Okay, chat. Welcome, welcome. We are live, back from the dead. Okay. Take a look, take a look. Massive pump here to turn up the EMA here. We have not been around for a minute. It's been what, a few days, a few trading days, but we're gonna be back. We're gonna be probably trading what, today's Tuesday. We'll do Wednesday. There's not gonna be Thursday or Friday. Okay. Let me see this. I got my drink here. This is a mixture of bone broth, turmeric, and like a lot of other stuff. It's been, oh, you guys can't even see it. It looks so, oh, but no. I don't know if we'll get something. This is pretty iffy. As in, we just going up one way. These type of moves, these type of days is very hard to just jump in now in PM session. But AM, I feel like gave you opportunity. Most people should have been looking for longs. Let me see. Nice haircut. Oh, did you guys not see the? I feel like I had a stream with a haircut already. I definitely did one time. Hair's already growing long back. Yeah, but I feel like I've just been slightly sick still from the cough, and then just a few other things that happened in my life. Now we got things situated. Just the other day, our cat went missing. Left the front door. We were searching for quite a while. Luckily found him later. Shortly, like a whole day later. But rested up. I guess we're gonna trade for the next 2 days. Finish up November, right? November has been one of the best months, I feel like, for YouTube, for us, for most you guys probably trading as well. I feel like I want to start building shorts, so that's why I said to Discord, we're filling the hole for our gap here. Look at the higher time frame. I could see us jabbing ES higher. I think I'm gonna start one in the 80s, and then if we get to fill this gap more, this daily what do you call it, the daily BPR, that's where I'm gonna try to start swinging some shorts again, just for, not for like a play to lows, but just, you know, back inside the range or back down. But I'm pretty surprised how bullish this was. I was swinging from early this week too. You know, my TPT count is gone if I use 78 micros on 50K. I don't know. You have to ask support for these type of questions. I have no idea. I don't know the max size on the 50K on the evals, but isn't it a 1 to 10? I don't think I'm gonna long up here. I was more bullish when Desi was streaming, and I was jumping in longs. This is like where you're deep in premium here. What's Lucid Flex? Damn. Lucid Flex is a new plan by Lucid that'll be coming out. I got the details. It should be this week. Yeah, it should be this week. I just don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Thursday or even Friday. I'm gonna say tomorrow, the Wednesday. What do we trade here? This is such a rough... OBS is connected. Here we go. Here we go. Someone's sabotaging. We're getting sabotaged. Rebalance short. I want to. Is Lucid Flex a more affordable plan or more premium? It's more a premium for compared to the tests. The Lucid test is like the like the cheap one, like the 1 day pass, limit capped out. I'm not sure what they released to the Lucid Flex, but it's good. I think the best thing I can describe it, it's very similar to Top Step. And if they were to do what I was suggesting, which is like, you know, quicker payouts, make it like a hybrid with TPT and Top Step, that'd be pretty big. That'd be pretty massive. I gotta get back on Apex too, guys. Apex with a new deal, you know. I don't know if I'm going for the $10 without a sale or without a news. If there's news with it, I'll buy that in a heartbeat right now. I'm not sure if there's any news, so. because it's gonna be like trailing drawdowns. They're just gonna prey on that. But it's like, I think it's the best all-in pricing sale they ever did, at least for what I've seen. I've never seen anything better than this. The good rule changes coming. It should be Tradify and Lucid. Not rule changes, but updates. They should be having, you know, new plans and stuff. Apex, they need more money after paying Desi. Desi $1,000, man, or not 1,000, a million basically. They had a meeting. They're like, what do we got to do to recover that cash back? Oh, let's do a sale. I was there. I don't want to long this here. I would rather short. If I want to long, I need to see a pretty good retrace. Top Step or Tradify, I would go with, or not Top Step, Tradify. Lucid or Tradify. I've been rocking with Lucid. I use both, honestly, though. Got payouts on both very nicely, very easy. Surprisingly, maybe it's my fault because my rise pay is down. When I requested Tradify and Lucid at the same time, Lucid paid me in like 30 seconds. Tradify took like 12 hours to do it. But I'm not sure if it's because of my payment method though, you know. Lucid insta-day activation is pretty huge though. They might even work on payouts, make it instant payouts. It's really bullish here, guys. That's why I'm not trying to short yet, but I'm also not longing this high. It's a tough area. There's just a lot of changes. I've been gone for a few days. I just saw like Top Step did a change. Funding did a pretty massive change. Funding ticks, I think they're starting to do a change. What else did it change? Like there's other firms too. I was just gone for a few days. I just saw everything. I would have, if I was fine, I would have covered everything. You guys would have seen it from me first, but I was out. Where have you been? I've been slightly sick. Had some personal issues with my life. I was getting situated, and then one of the personal issues is literally one my cat, or just my only cat with who I went missing. We were looking for him. I don't know if there's gonna be Cyber Monday better deals. When is Cyber Monday? Because most of these prop deals actually last till December 1st, right? Cyber Monday is, oh, December 1st. Okay, maybe we'll get a better Cyber Monday deal, but I'm not gonna bet on it because Black Friday should be the best deals they ever do in a year. But this is pretty lackluster. Did you find your cat? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. first time he went missing. We went looking kind of every hour. These are just ripping right now. Warbucks coming to SPF. This like Patrick's gonna say no. So I really haven't heard much of Patrick lately. Has he just been like just locked in on his own thing? Ever since he talked about Warbucks, I feel like he just stayed out of drama. He's been quiet, like not the center of attention anymore. You guys feel like that? It feels like not normal. Fireman, flip here. I want to see if this wants to reject. If this does reject, I likely play for lower. Battle with Top Step is draining. I bet. Top Step is like the biggest prop firm on earth right now, with a good margin now. Like, I want to bet that Top Step is bigger than all firms combined right now. Why you trade with Top Step? I just don't like using projects, but I probably will. I did before, but I just, oh no. I've been focused on all the other firms. All the other firms I've been doing has been pretty much been killing it though. Lucid, Tradeify, and Funding Ticks, all three of them. They're all surprisingly direct funded. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get direct funded to all three of them. Save me the trouble. And it's been like pretty easy to just do base hits on them. Funding Ticks has not approved my payout yet, though. That's the one thing I'm like, when do you guys want to do that? You guys want to see the stats I have while we're waiting for a trade? I just pulled it up here. For Funding Ticks, this is what we're looking like. Just if you're looking like what my sizing are, like it's like 400, 500 bucks on average, honestly. And then like the last day, I'm pretty sure I just did do bare minimum. I don't need to do anything more than that because they're cap payouts. Yeah, so we're up like about what 12,000 off these accounts times 6. So this is my second payout. I requested already. Did not trade yesterday just because it's still waiting. This was the last day I needed. And then for Lucid has been pretty good too. Just very slow movers, building up. Oh, this is September. Okay, I was tripping. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So we've been having this for the last 3 months, I think. Yeah, no August. So just been slowly grinding it up. And then I think Lucid's gonna put me live very soon. I only had one red day. $1,000. Everything else has been pretty good. Just average 400, 600 bucks. And then Tradeify is like the exact same thing. They're all direct funded, so I just bought them at the same time, basically. I haven't posted the payouts on them just because I've been only posting my live gains, which is so much more. It's so crazy. I guess the one thing that I want to encourage you guys, the payouts are good, but the payout should be a driver to make more money on your own. So you take those payouts, so you fund your own accounts, and then you know keep on adding. Let's say you have 100K on an account, making 10%, make it 5% on a good day. That could be $5,000-$10,000. If you keep on adding it up, like let's say you got $1 million total payout, you fund that up. It's not that hard to do like $10,000 to $50,000 with that much capital. It's just grinding. I don't really see any opportunities here. I want to say this is like a breaker here because we took the turn low here. Would I have taken the long? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I prefer a deeper retracement. Any advice for moving from taking base hits to trailing my stop? Now you have to pass the trailing drawdown buffer. I like base hits personally. Just because I can just go in and out. And if I want to get back in, I can jump back in anytime. But I think psychology, it's just better to go for the base hits. Or to go for the trailing as well. So like you leave it up to wherever the price goes. You want the link to the beta? This is the beta website, Beta Smart Profit. It's just basically beta.smartprofit.com. I would not look at the deals because it's probably not up to date. We're not using them, but all these other information, like it, I just got to pay off a TradeFi, right? I think they have a progressive payout structure. So like I would wonder, what do I need for my third payout with TradeFi? I can request $3,000 and what's my profit goal? After the third payout, it's 3,500. I think the consistency changes. Yeah, after second payout, 25% for all 30% consistency. That's not bad at all. So I can all I need to do is make $3,500 with 30% consistency. It's like very quick to pull up all the information you need. And if I wanted to look at funding ticks, which is another thing I need to do payouts for recently, I have the 50Ks. Profit goal number 2 is 2,500. We're gonna update it though. There might be some pieces missing. There's a pretty big update today. But you guys have been liking that website. The old website just been so slow. We've been meaning to get rid of it. It's just way too slow, outdated. Best deal right now. What is the best deal right now? I feel like if we had really good deals, I would be like, this is the best deal. This is the best deal. These deals are just not that good, in my opinion. But this is the best we got though. So Black Friday deals, Tradeify, 4% growth. That is a pretty good one. It's 40% off growth plans plus I think the 25K lightning funding, which I don't really want to share about, just because it's a bad plan. Funding next really shit the bed here. 30% off for new users. If you're new users, go ahead. If you're not, this is just, I don't know. They need to do a better deal here. Apex might be the best deal right now. 80% off, no activation. Oh, $40 activation fee, which is already magnificent. And then you have the $10 lifetime fee for the 100K account. This is very interesting here. Alpha's good. Take Profit Trader. I feel like people like the 40% off more. People like the 40% off more, right? Do you guys rather have 30% off, no activation fee, plus the 100% refund? The refund is pretty easy to get, though. Apex extended. They actually, not only did they extend it, in quotes, but they just made a new deal, which is similar to the older one, but they have the 100K pricing. Someone asked how long it takes to do the rewards. If you press how it works, you click any firm. Let's say you want to click Tradeify, it'll say weekly. You click Lucid, it'll say within 48 hours. We're gonna also make a payout feature where you guys can see like when do you guys expect to get the payout bonus reward. It's gonna be like a live feed. So we do them twice a month, at the middle of the month, at the end of the month. We're gonna verify a lot of the payouts probably in what is it, November 30th? Yeah, November 30th or 28th. There should be a cutoff. Then no one's gonna have no trade days enough. The PA fee is $10 for the 100K account. That's the special pricing. If this breaker fails and we also maintain this 5-minute inversion here, I'm gonna likely play a short. So I just need to see a closure here. I don't know if I'm being biased though. I feel like this is bullish, but I'm just waiting for that bearish confirmation. You guys are not believing that the Apex deal is real? I mean, I posted it, but you know, let me pull it up. I think they emailed it to everyone. This is what they emailed. Starting today to December 2nd, end of day. December 2nd is what? Is that Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah. Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You have the 100K for static and the regular account. I think the static might be good. How much is the static anyways? $59, $10 lifetime fees. If you don't want the 100K accounts, it is hard to pass, just go with the 50K. 50K plus the $40 activation fee. Or was it? Yeah, $40 lifetime activation fee. That's also very nice. Reset $70, not that good. Yeah, this is basically it. If we get a 5-minute closure through here, I'm gonna have to play it short. Why would you pay $7 for a reset? It makes sense if you're buying like a large account. If you're buying like a 300K account that costs like a few $100. You know, $7 resets is not bad. Usually they do like $35 or $50 resets though. This is on the higher end, I would say, already. Do people like the 100K static? How much is that anyways? I feel like the static drawdown is too low. If I take any short, it's likely going to be on NQ. I think ES has been holding his ground for the most part of the day. Just give me something to work with so I can take a trade on stream. We haven't, if you guys remembered, we've been on a pretty much of a tear on stream. I think we've been on a green streak. Not 100% win rate, but you can have like a loser and then you can follow by with a winner. As long as your risk reward is higher, you'll end profit in the day. And we've been having that all month for the stream. So we only have like today and tomorrow to finish up the month basically. So if we could end up green the next 2 days, we can kind of say that we've been green every single day of the month for November. Is sim funded going away in the possibly in the near future? What's sim funded? Like straight funded or just actual a sim account that's funded that makes you money? I feel like that's required for prop firms, right? Unless you think people are just gonna. If not, it's gonna be like the TPT way, where or not TPT, but the future desk way, where you do an eval, and then once you do funded, you know you do an eval. You get to funded, right? And you whatever you make on the funded, like 3,000, that 3,000 goes straight to a live. That's like a sustainable way for sure. Apex is not smart points eligible, but we're trying to do the payout bonus for December. People saying regulation won't allow for sim farming or try to tame in it. I think that's just fear mongering. Most props are pretty good with it. Prop firm's been around for like over a decade, and then you'll have people every year. Even when I started trading prop firms like 3 years ago, they're like, these props are not gonna last. These are paper money. These are fake. These are illegal and shit like that. And then, you know, what happens? Nothing happened for years. But if they do it right, it's not too crazy to do no sim funded. As long as they front you with a live account with big capital. Most people they move you live with like very small capital. What if they front you like 10K each and you have a 50K live? I would be happy with that. Like, just scroll that up. I am waiting for confirmation that we want to move lower. I don't think I'm gonna go along this until we see 2 p.m. is a lot close too. The only 2 firms left that hasn't the only 2 firms left that hasn't done a deal yet is Lucid and Funding Ticks. Which one of them I have I guess both of them I have confirmation that there's gonna be a deal. I'm not gonna say what it is because I have a big mouth and I tend to say it because you guys have been pushing. But this time they said not to say anything. Only thing maybe I would want to say is it should be better than the current one. You save the best for last, basically. Maybe. Someone say must be shit deals. Here's that pumper. Brian's a prop from Tom Holland. I've seen that. I've seen it where he opened up the script. If you guys are wondering why these prop deals are getting worse and worse since the past years, I think the best way to answer that is because all these prop wars are already happening and they're priced like attacking each other lower and lower. We're at the point where like when there's a big promotion coming around, it's not that good anymore. Because they're so all these prop firms are competing. Now you're gonna have all like the all-in costs for like $90, $80. It keeps on getting lower and lower every year. And they really can't do bigger deals than that. I think that's the issue. If they do, it's gonna hurt them. Desi said because we have too many good traders. If that was true, I get that there's like more people milking, but if that was true, the stats are from prop firms are still like they're very profitable. Very little people get to payouts. You pull up the Apex court case, like if you want like exact profits, they were making like almost like 50% profit margins. Top Step lowering their prices tells you something. It's like these, you might see some people on social media making a lot of money. You know, even like there's like 100 people that you know on Twitter that's like doing really good with prop firms, making like 10 times return on investment. What you don't see is those people not on social media. Hundreds and thousands, tens of thousands of them just losing money, bleeding every single time. Just means they can't trade. They trade in a casino. So keep that in mind. Like people are always like, oh, what happens when someone take $1 million payout? Not much happens. They just recoup. Did FunnyNext stop doing payout bonus? They have not issued the payout bonus. We had 4 firms. It was FunnyNext, FunnyTix, Alpha Features, and Lucid. 4 of them, right? All 3 issued their bonus already for this month in October. For FunnyNext, we're still waiting, and I don't like that. So I might just pause it for just FunnyNext until, you know, they get it situated so people don't get too anxious. These guys are kind of slow with it. Other firms, they do it within a day, you know. We tell them how to do it. We set up an automation. FunnyNext is always the slowest with this. It's not their priority. I think FunnyNext is the only firm losing money. I don't think so. I think they're tightening up though. They want to have more profit margin. But they're fine. They're fine. Because a lot of people blow their shit. Still just pushing. Do you know if there's any good Black Friday deals coming, or should I just buy accounts right now? Most of the prop deals are already out. I would save some money for FunnyTix or Lucid, but like, you know, that's just the 2 firms. Everything else is already out. If you had money, I would say buy the. If you want TradeFi, you can buy the TradeFi. Definitely buy the Apex. Apex doesn't come around like this often. TPT, I'm gonna be real. You could skip TPT, not because it's a terrible deal, but this deal would probably stay there for Black Friday. We're talking about like more time eminent deals. Out to Apex, maybe Alpha, And that's it. That's it. TradeFi maybe too if you want to get some TradeFi. Not Funny Next. They're gonna do a better deal. Hopefully, this is pretty. Unless you're a new user, then yeah, this is good. Yeah, wait for Lucid, wait for Funding Ticks to see what they come out with. So I'll wait for Lucid or buy Funding Next. Lucid has been pretty goated. Are the 25K Lucid getting restocked? I want to focus on the 50,000 more. When we do the Black Friday for our SPF marketplace, which you guys voted, I thought is a smart decision too. I asked you guys, do you guys want to do the marketplace sale this week or next week? Pretty much the majority, the big majority said next week. So probably the first week of December, we're gonna start the sale. So you guys can take advantage of buying it now, and then we'll do like a post sale, post Black Friday sale. So you'll look at the current marketplace; it'll be restocked, but most of the deals will be on the 50,000. Lucid Flex doesn't disappoint. It's like Top Step. TBT did 40% off, no activation fee plus the refund before, but I guess they dropped it 30%. They want to make some more money. I wonder how far Lucid would go though. If you guys seen Lucid, they've been kind of overtaking everything. TradeFi was like the fastest growing firm since launch. I think that has to be handed to Lucid now. TradeFi probably took like, I don't know, like 6 months, 8 months to really get big, or at least 6 months. Lucid did that in like 4, just because they had the blueprint already. And everyone just likes Lucid. I don't think you can find much that's bad about Lucid. It's just like, it's free money right now. It's very cheap. They're not trying to cheat people out. But for me, after my 4th payout with them, I have these accounts is expensive, so you have to go with that in mind. For me, I spent I think $450 on like 4 accounts, 5 accounts. So like, let's say just 2,000. 2,000 is a good number. I already got back like 50,000 with still like 50K in profits sitting on these accounts. So big money moves. Brett is also hyping up a new plan too, guys. I don't know what it's called, but they sunsetted the advance, and he's been also hyping up in my DMs like, you guys, you're not ready for this new plan. This plan is gonna be so good, you guys. It's gonna be so good where you're gonna have to make a video on it just because it's that good. I'm like, really? These promises, if it comes out shit, I gotta say it to him, but he has high hopes right now. I think they're doing it December though. It's so good they gotta do 80-20 split. Brett already said he's gonna do the switch. The only reason he hasn't done that yet is because he's waiting for other firms to do it, so they get the most of the backlash. So more firms go to 80-20, and the TradeFi goes to it. It's like, it's not bad. If he could have his way with it, he would do 70-30. I think he already told me that he would do 70-30. I feel like prop firms just lose most of their PO if it goes under 80. Like 80 is like where I don't like already. 80% prop split, you lose 20%. That's like a 20% tax right there. You make 10,000, 2,000 gone for what? 90 is good. 100 is great, unbelievable. That's like fantastic. But 70, if we do 70, I'm not gonna touch firms like that anymore. I'd rather trade cash. That's like my stand on it. What do you prefer, no consistency with 80-20 or 100% prop split with consistency? I feel like I would do so much for 100%. You can add a consistency rule. You could add payout caps if you want. You could add whatever you want. Like, the way that I would work prop firms is just do the bare minimum to get that payout and then just keep on doing that. So if you ask me, would you rather have 80-20 prop split with uncapped payouts or 100-0 with cap payouts and consistency? Like, I would do the 100% all day. Because people forget 80-20, like they're like, oh, ooh. They're like, you can request more payouts, but you have to make much more money to do that. That's already hard enough. So to get 10,000 in profits, you need to make, what is that, like 12,000 on the 80-20 split? That's just my take on it. We have yet to find a trade yet, guys. Just FYI. Is this a no trade stream? Is our first day back gonna be a no trade stream? Tell me it's not true. Consistency is not an issue for basic traders. That's what I'm saying. It's so choppy. I'm better now. Just the cough that I'm working to really get down right now. Evals are straight funded. My brain says go with evals because it's like you know there's usually better rules, it's cheaper, but from experience though, when I buy direct funded and I copy trade all of them together, I just do really good. So when I bought Funding Ticks, Tradeify, Lucid, I copy trade all direct funded together. You know, because you skip the direct funded or skip the eval process. I was able to make so much more money than do in the normal route. Can you give a very brief overview on how to get Tradecopia via smart benefits? Yes. So, I mean, the new website kind of explains it a lot better. For all our rewards, you get smart points, the raffle entry, payout bonus, payout projection, reward sync, free trade copier. And how it works is basically you just sync your account with Tradecopia. If you wait, is this right? Yeah, after 15 verified purchases, you get a free month with us. So if on our old website right now, which is still our current website, you make 15 purchases in a month, we actually pay for a free month for you for free. We might just add this to the marketplace, but for now, that's how we're doing it. This is what it looks like. Of course, I don't have anything because I'm not synced with it, but like right now it's 13 actually. I thought it was 15. But this is basically how it is. You just claim the free month, send it to your email, and then we'll give it to you. They'll charge us the month. I think we go lower. Like this chart is starting to feel much better for lower right now. We have this hourly gap down. This is a pretty good mean reversion here for a retrace because we've been just chopping the highs. Can we get a nice retrace back down? That's the question. And if we can, let's go for the short. I am so close to going for it. I just need to see the closure now. In 1 minute here. If you look at it too, guys, the Tradecopia takes it only issue every Thursday. I think everything's, if you guys read about it, everything should be there, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, every Thursday. Please note, verification is processed every Thursday in weekly batches. So in 2 more days, you'll just be patient. 5-minute closure. This could be the 5-minute closure for me already. Preferably close under these under 010s here. That would feel much more confirmation for me. And then I'm gonna short the first tap back in. ES is doing that. NQ is not though. Do we want to play the short? ES took the high. We have SMT off these highs too. I feel like we have to be leaning for lower though. But it's challenging. Have to is when you get cooked. Yeah, it is. Some of you guys have a lot of smart points now. You guys have like thousands of smart points, which equates to like hundreds of dollars. Some people have like basically enough points to like have like $500. What else would you guys want to spend the points for? Like if you guys give ideas and it's realistic, we can make it happen. What else? Like we have the trade copy free already. We could charge for it, but we have it free. Edgeful, which is tool, FX replay, which is a backtesting software. We basically covered that cost for you. A lot of prop firms. We're really trying our best to see how this would work, but we're trying to buy a lot of trade equipments like monitors, which is gonna be heavy. That's the thing. I don't know what it would be. Transfer points to another user. That's not really using the points. You're just giving it to someone else. Like what other things other than prop stuff? Train review subscription. Do you guys like? There's one thing that I actually was considering. So if you guys know the future desk, is that what they call it? The future desk or the trade desk? No, the future desk. This firm here, we're actually looking to add credits in the marketplace. Let's say you want to buy like $500 worth of credits. That means you can use that $5 to buy anything here. And if you guys know the future desk, maybe most of you guys probably don't know, but like it's a customizable plan. So like if you want to, let me see. Oh, I'm not logged in. But you can basically control your drawdown, control your targets, control everything. And we might just give you guys the credits for it. That's fun. Maybe other firms we can do the same. Yeah, definitely the same design on Smart Platform for the future desk. The future desk is pretty good. Very clean. I like it. But I did not base it off of it though. Are we shorting this chat? I can't tell if we are or we aren't, but we should be, right? I'm gonna put this for visual. You guys like the visual. I may be looking for the short here. It's so choppy, man. All right, let's go for the short. Let's just go for it. I'll just size it slow. Let's find something here. This could be an inversion. I think we get pretty deep drive. We can get to the hourly for pretty good. Hourly retap. Even the midpoint of it is like 60 points from her. What do you guys want to enter though? What's the logic for shorts? I'm just thinking the 5 minute. So this is like kind of a breaker OB here with inversion. So like this could be framed up like this. It is risky, man, but we're just chopping the highs. I'm just like kind of, my bias is leaning lower. Is it possible to make a donation with smart points to a charity? Oh, would you guys actually do that though? If you guys are really about it, we can make it happen. Just donate to my charity though. Lots of lows here. I'm just thinking back inside this retrace, we short this. What do you guys think about that? It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Probably just play some small size off this just to see. The 1 minute should reject too, honestly. If we do want to wick, we could wick higher, but it's been really trying to flip already. Who's short right now? This is probably where I'm looking if we smash down. Entry is so difficult. I kind of missed my entry. I put it at 20. 020. I have swings on ES though. Just I've been starting my swings. I was trying to add 80s as opposed to Discord, but besides like actual trades right now, I missed the entry. Let's see. You have allergies? I think I do have allergies. I've been trying to get it under check. I don't know how to fix it. I'm just game to join in with it. Did you guys like it? I'll do it for the stream to start, but I want to do actually my fills in the 5-minute tap if we can. I don't know if we can though. Building some lows up. Would like for a move lower. We're gonna be in this and see what happens, but this is where I'm gonna be focused my ads. We get 20s. I want to put 14-point stop and just try to let it run. Just gonna put 1 in right now though. Still, if we close under 25,000, we probably look for entries lower and really slam down. That's also a possibility. Okay, no entry higher yet. I should have probably smacked it on this 18 here. Looking good. Vitamin D levels. What's the best way to get vitamin D, chat? The sun. Go outside. I gotta touch grass. I can't just stay indoors and make money. Yeah, I mean, I've been going outside when I was on my rig. It's been helping at least. PR weather will help it. I'm in Florida and it's been good too. Okay, this one higher odds here is probably not gonna happen. This is conservative here. This is like if you want tight risks. This is already plummeting. Probably slap break even and let it run more. Let's see. Let's see, chat. I didn't have that big of a size though. I only have 1 contract done. Wanted to get more if I could. If I could, I would. Yo, what the heck? Someone said Saul Bryan on the viral nail salon video, the one that was like roasting, clapping back at the customer. They're quoting like Black Fatigue. He said, "You look like an upside down bowling pin." Shit, that was something else. That was something else. That's wrong though. I'm probably gonna take this here. I'm gonna hold the rest. I think this low is already good. I want it lower, but you know, the target's not too far because I'm not really going for too deep. I'm just trying to see if we get PM lows. So I'll take that. I'm gonna hold on my live and let it run more. So this is my live right now. Let's just put it at the wick. Base hits secure, chat. I have a 1 contract, which I forgot. I have this here too. Yeah, let me just show it like this. Yep. Type 1 if you took the trade with me, guys. You have to feel the short. If you didn't feel the short, you probably didn't take it. But you felt it. You're like, this is a good short. That's what I'm saying. I think this is a pretty good rejection already. It's gonna be hard for it to keep on slamming, I feel like. It's way past my target. Hit the hourly. Yeah, let's just take this here. Let's just take this. My target was like the midpoint of this hourly. I'm not really fully bearish where I think we're gonna go through it. Let's just see. The what if scenario is on the stream here. I have this on the paper on trading view. If I were to hold, what would it look like? I'm not able to have runners if I just did 1 contract on my accounts. I took the base hits. If we hit old 20s, I would probably have 3 contracts out of TP2. I'll let the last one run already. How many ticks do you normally go for? I'm not sure. Whatever target lets it run. This one, 15-point stop. My TP down here would have been already almost 3R. Now it's just gravy. You took the trade for the chat. The plan was to see it back up first. No, the plan was to do a starter. And if we did get back up here, I would have added for 3 contracts. But only has 1, you know, better than nothing. Pretty much short bias the whole session just to see. I think it looks like ES is actually moving much better though, unfortunately. Does it look like that? Why look like ES just slammed down more aggressive than NQ? Fill the whole 15-minute. Got a nice drive in the hourly. Not really sure if it's gonna climb back up. I want to see it go lower still though, but it's a pretty good base hit, honestly. $700. That risk was less than I think the risk was less than 300. Now the question is, can we slam down from here? This is already a attempted retrace. If we get slammed down, we'll flip the 15-minute, and I could go all the way back inside the range, the prior range here. Look at how much air we have for ES, just because ES has been moving up. This would be good for my Robinhood. My Robinhood, I'm still I'm not scalping on Robinhood. I'm actually trying to swing trade it. So I have some shorts up here. Ideally have it back inside the range. It'll be to 25. So that'd be awesome. When you say build shorts as options, I've stopped doing options for, unless it's cash or puts, which is bullish. I just buy future contracts. So if I'm swinging, just imagine like I'll be like, you know, 5-10 contracts on ES, looking for a big drive with a big port. That way you don't have to work with theta. I'm not gonna buy puts or anything. Especially if you have the capital for it. That's why I talked to Desi about it. Desi loaded his Robinhood account with I think like 50,000 or 60,000, and he put like 30. So it's like pretty high risk. He was like 30,000 in options, like calls today, which did him well. He made like another 10,000. So like from swing calls, already like 35% up. I was like, well, you know, you could just do that for ES contracts longs, because I longed the same time you bought the calls, and I made around the same money. But the only difference is I was using about 300,000 worth of capital, while he was only using 30,000. So it's like much more leverage, which, you know, is a high risk, high reward type of situation. If you have the capital, I would not take the risk though. Just buy the contracts. Don't do anything too crazy. 20K size. Oh, right. I thought it was 30K size. 30K market cap. He's up 17. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just more leverage. You have to definitely use a lot more. So basically, if I am swinging for upside, I would do cash or puts on QQQ. Or I would just long or short NQ contracts, ES contracts. So I'm short on ES contracts right now. You don't have to worry about theta. You just kind of let it run. Takes a lot of margin, but it's fine. Is it true FundingX only pays via crypto? They pay, I think, Rise Pay and crypto. Most firms just use Rise Pay. Come on, give me a dump. Just slam down. Just go for it. Just shit the bed. You're still long from 790s? You didn't want a TP above 25,000? I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Just seeing how we dumped from open. We dumped all the way to 600, and then we walked our ass all the way, like, almost 500 points. Do they stop billing after passive evaluation? Yes, they do. This is pretty slow, man. I'm rooting for lower though. Another trade? I mean, I could if we can find something, but I feel like price just lost his momentum. Unless you guys want longs. Longs, I could see happening. Now that we did retrace inside the 15-minute gap, if you drop your bearish buys and start looking for higher, I can see that happening right now. Where do I need to see? Probably closure above these wicks first, and then long their first tap in. So it might look something like this. We might get stopped, we're gonna stopped out, and then run back like that. You don't like longs. I personally want to lean for shorts, but you know, I gotta play what I see. And what I did see is a nice mean reversion back down, and us climbing, holding this. Our longs could happen too, yeah. Yep. I mean, we got a good trade though. This is pretty lackluster, chat. Crypto starting to sell off. Is crypto a good indicator? Oh, look at crypto. Maybe I should have smacked the short on crypto and let it run. What was that, like 2,000 points? Is that a lot? Like, that's like 2%, right? Project X is going to be taken away from all props by February. So it's November right now. You have like 3 more months. Most prop firms are already doing their planning, so like they're eventually going to remove and transfer all users of Tradebait or Rhythmic or whatever platform they want by then. So for now, it's going to be fine. Let this shit dump. NQ look like it's about to burst. Low SMT off these highs here, right? Not sure if it gives you anything yet, though. Well, I'll mark it for now. Just see if we do want to plummet lower. It doesn't look like it. Do you hold long term? I feel like I do, but by definition of long term, the moment it goes up like 20% or 10%, sometimes it goes in like, you know, very quickly. I don't know what it is, but my basic mentality just like, you know, take that. You buy lower later. Even though it's a long-term position, right? That's the one thing that's been difficult for me to manage. Because there's some like I had Nvidia. I had probably one of the biggest holdings of Nvidia for a while. And it was during whatever the dump was, like April, when Nvidia was like tanking. Let's see. Where was it? Oh, it says short nice. Okay. It was like under $100. It was like $90, $80. Now it's like the most valuable stock now, but I had the most probably size that you would imagine, probably like 500K worth of shares, which is insane. This is in the hourly chart, but this is all the way down here. Yeah, I remember this. April time, I was in the movie theaters too, and I was like, I'm just keep on adding. I was like, every time I just dumped, I added more, and my average was probably kind of high though. It was like $100. It went down more than 10%. So I was down like, you know, 60,000 peak, 70,000 peak. Literally, we had one day where the market pumped up 5%, and I sold like half of it already, or more, maybe even more than half. Went from $100 to 115. Like that was basically almost 15% on Nvidia. So I sold that. I felt like a genius because it came back down, and then fast forward a few months, yeah, just never looked back. That's the history of it, basically. Paper hand, I guess. You need another broker? I wish... See, here's one thing. I wish Robinhood would have an option where you can, like, separate the accounts. So, like, let's say you have $1 million. Can I put 500K on this account, 500K on this account, and trade it separately? Is there an option to do that? That would be nice. On Webull, why is Webull down bad right now? I have stock on Webull. I have like probably 20K on Webull, and it keeps on dumping. Is it a broker I should be using if it's dumping this hard? Like we've been on a shit show here. It was like $16 a few months ago, and now it's at $8. How do a stock lose half their capital or their price in that short of a time? Those who are in shorts and holding, I mean, you're good right now. We didn't want to flip for 1 minute. Just someone tell me what's happening with Webull. Something is definitely happening. Click on the name of your Robinhood account and let's add another account. Let me try that. Let me try that. If it's possible, I would be open to doing it. Investing? That would help me a lot, honestly, to have it separated. No, I don't think I could do it. Maybe I'll look after. Chat, guess how much the Robinhood is up today. Maybe you guys get it. I mean, it's changes. I have short still, but take a guess. TPT reward tick is coming probably very soon. I want to say this week. You guys are guessing high. You guys are guessing really high. It said 142, 127. What do you think I am? Does he show your screenshot? Damn it. He foiled it. I mean, I'm still in more positions. I think when he showed it, it was at 127. We're at 146. I think someone got close to 142. But it's still going. $146. Just keep dumping, baby. Keep dumping. This is a pretty clean breaker on the 5 minute here. This is why I marked out here too. Once we got this closure, retap back aside. If I were to also play this, you know, this is clearly the clearest stop of the day. Low 6 points, and I would bet you could really, you know, drive it down lower. It's a pretty high good swing, like intraday swing. If we had more time, maybe power could push it down, but you love to see something like this. Quick wick SMT here. I put in Discord that I'm swinging some shorts. Look at that dumper. The dumper. Big dumper. Keep going. The number's gonna change. The number's gonna change. Even on NQ, this one contract here, you're up almost 100 points from if you manage it the way that I have. I just need to separate scalping versus swing trade. I've been doing pretty good with swing trade, honestly, especially my Riba, just letting it ride down. But when I'm trading prop firms and stuff like that, it's just been a little bit tougher for me to do. Here, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back, but we're still looking for this to slam lower. Is it still dumping? Come on, come on. Is it still dumping? Don't stop there. You have more to go. You have more to go. This is not it. This is not just it. If we can get to like 6750s, like lower 50s, I'm probably gonna trim my swings on my Robinhood. I want to at least get that. It's gonna suck if it just doesn't get there. I'll just push back up from here. I feel like market's just been wanting to dump right now though. Come on. Need some more delivery. Again, it's holding. It's holding. Comes right back up. Pretty good stream. Like I said, chat. What was it? We do green every single day for the week, right, or the month, and we're still pushing it. Today, I thought maybe we won't get a trade, but you know, looks like we do. Looks like we do. I don't control if we get a trade or not. I want to say this is a long now. This is like another deep drive, and we held down here. This could be that 1 minute chase of delivery here, so you just tap back in. Oh no, I just deleted the 5 minute. No. Damn it. Do I have this? Okay, I think I should be good then. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. I have my layout strategically laid out, basically. I don't like it when it's messed up. Chat, this long is gonna be like a moonshot. Like if it hits here and climbs all the way back up, pretty good about it. Long 957s. Stop at the lows like 15 points. Not terrible, not bad at all. You already got the flip too, and if you don't want long on ES or NQ, I guess ES also has an option here. It's not bad at all. I actually like it. That's if you're bearish or you're bullish though. I'm leaning to see this hold. For scalping at least. I just missed that. It literally just missed on ES by a little bit too. I might jump in here on my live account. I think I'm done with my props because I'm, you know, pretty much set. But let's see. Let's see if we do something like this. Walk his ass all the way back up, chat. How many screens do you have? I just have 2 two main ones and a third one, which I don't really use. But 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, hourly, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and then I have like, you know, some tech here. I don't know what this is. I should get rid of this. Gold? I guess I'll keep that here just in case someone asks about gold. All right, I guess we'll give this a shot then. The same trade on NQ would be something like this. I didn't want to try to wait. Okay, we're in it. Yeah, I didn't want to mix up this one because this is still holding here. So if I want to trail this, it should be right here still. I don't know how to trail it anymore. You guys want to do the giveaway while we're in this? Chat, giveaway, are you guys ready for it? Let's do for 4 minutes. 2 winners, 800 smart points. What's a piece of advice you would give to clear funding challenge in the easiest way possible? I would join me, and when there's news trading, join me for that, and then hopefully pass your account very quickly. 800 smart points is enough for the Lucid accounts or the Alpha accounts, and if we do a promotion with it, it's gonna be much better. If you want to see the marketplace, I'll show you what it would look like for you guys to get an idea of what the points would be used for. This is out of stock for now, but this is 650 here. I'll put lowest highest. You can basically get almost these two tools if you want: a free month of Edgeful, a free month of FS Replay for 800. You're just missing 50. You can get this, the loose test 25k. You can get the Alpha Zero 50k. The others are 900, but with the Black Friday sale next week, it's gonna probably be down to like minimum 800, probably might be lower, and then these would be down a little bit more too. And if you save your points up, you can get a direct funded. Yeah. And did we just do a round trip, chat? I think we did. I think we just did a round trip. I mean, you ignore this because I'm clearly not holding this still. But we just long this shit and it is, wow. That was kind of impressive. How do we just short that and then long this with no drawdown on both sides? I'm impressed on my own right now. Two for two? Come on, chat. Everyone should have been able to capture that if you were with me on that. Type 1 if you took that trade too. Dude, back to back? To back to back? That's it, chat. That's it. Yeah, let's do that. I came back on stream and I gave a banger short. Now I gave a banger long. I don't know what else you guys want. What else you guys want? I'll probably take it here if we can take it these size. If you're mentals and you've been taking a lot of L's, just cool off, man. Okay, look at that. Boom. You guys want to see something crazy? if I show you the execution, look at that. Look at that. If I show you the execution real quick right now, short 13, close at 78. That's like, I don't know, like 30, 40 points. And then long 957, close at 991. That's like another like 35 points. Round trip. We just did that live. Screenshot that. We would have hit TP'd here too, maybe. That's basically it, chap. Oh, I forgot. We were doing a giveaway while we're in that trade. Oxy FX and Charlie O. I think I recognize Charlie O for sure somewhere. Congrats. We went demon time. Holy crap. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just because we did something there. Let's see if we get to 70s. I got both on the recaps, baby. That was nuts. Long on NQ was textbook. I think so too. I feel like ES was more textbook style though, because you had something pretty clear. You had the low being driven to, and then you got closure, 1 minute chase delivery with 1 minute gap. You just long the very top of it. Don't put it too low, and then you let it run. Stop the lows. If you make another low, I feel like you're gonna break much lower. Very similar setup on NQ. The only thing is, yeah, I guess the same setup, honestly. I think ES just looks a lot more cleaner. Are these trades full R or half R? Like risk my sizing. I've been just doing light size with them today. Plus, I'm also, I didn't need more money because base hits. There's base hits for a reason, and I hit it. So couldn't really hope for more profits when you're already tapping out. And this would be where the TP is. Nicely done. The last $50 to pass the TPT was the hardest. It is. For TPT, using your code gives you full benefit of TPT. Yes. So we also adjusted this with the firm. I mean, if you click the link, let's say you click this link here, it'll show you something like this. Oh, not this. Okay, let me just do a private one. It should show you something like this. Yeah, 30% off, no activation fee, 100% refund at payout. Use code SMART for SPF rewards. You see high of day? I think we do high of day. This is the short earlier that I was talking about, but damn, we just flipped. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes you hit things perfectly. You don't mean to do it, but you had to do it. You had like the power to move the markets because you're so accurate. And I had that power just now. We're closing up to 3 p.m. Probably gonna wrap up soon. If you guys have any question, we're pretty much a 10 point on ES with no drawdown. And this is like, what is this? Like under 10 minutes? No, kind of like 10 minutes on the dot. 1 point a minute with a 4.5 point drawdown, 2.4 R reach. That's literally how we do it. Can't do it any other way. It's gonna be interesting how power runs. I feel like power could run to 80s. I can definitely see this move higher. Explain short trade. I just see, to be honest, no, don't do this again. To be honest, we've been just chopping here back and forth. And what I wanted to see was basically a closure. I think a closure here. Once we got this closure, we got the confirmation that this is going to be like order block. You could mark this as a breaker if you like. And we already got the 5-minute inversion. So let me just delete the left one and keep the right one. You know, we got this closure already down here. So the first retap in, I was looking for shorts here. So we shorted all the way down, basically to fill the hourly. So you see here, we filled the midpoint hour. That's exactly where I was targeting. And then what happened after? We held. So this one we tried to flip, we couldn't. We want to save that for later. We took a deeper drive lower to fill the gap. And then this is what I noticed. When I'm trading, when I'm tape reading this, I know this very carefully. If price holds at a good area after filling the hourly, we align with the 1 minute, the lower time frame. We close back above, little change to delivery there, 1 minute gap. If this comes down and respects and holds, I think we're gonna run. So you have like 19 points on NQ or 4.5 points on ES, both the same exact trade. NQ wise, this is running like that. So I think both trades are pretty clear as long as you know what you're looking for. Does that make sense? I joined bid but didn't fill. I feel like you just gotta put the limit order in. So we did the giveaway. I'm here to answer questions if you guys have any. What else? Look at the prop deals. Look at the prop deals channel here. Tradeify, 40% off. Funding Next, kind of lackluster unless you're a new user. New user gets 30%, which is pretty solid. If you're an existing user, it's not that good. Apex is a fantastic deal. I would put this as the top deal right now. $10 activation fee for a 100K account is 80% off, or 40 activation fee for other accounts. Very fire. Alpha's good too, 25% off all plans. Take profit depending if you like this. 30% off, no activation fee, and 100% refund at payout. If you can get payout, basically you'll be able to get the account for free, which is kind of interesting. That's only for the good people. Just pushing right now. Is there a fee activating if you have the 4% off? No activation fee there. They haven't. TPT has been no activation fee for a long time. Pretty much. Any questions here? Chilling with Brian Stonks, making money with Brian Stonks, trading with Brian Stonks. ES new high of day. Wow. Probably put this 80s here. Pretty much still going. I want to see 80s here. Are you gonna take Tick Trader off our site? I think we're close to it. We're giving them a chance to reconcile everything, see if they could fix things. If they're not, yep. Not much to really do other than let price move to Bob Hour. What's it gonna do? What is it gonna do? That's the question, chat. Top Step removing Project X. Now, Top Step would be the only one with Project X. All the other firms are going to get it removed. Don't get misinformed here. Whoa, is this true? I'm looking at Twitter. They talking about Jimu. I haven't been covering this because I haven't been caring about small firms. TickTick Trader email. TradeVate states that TickTick for several months has not paid its TradeVate bills. What? Has not paid its TradeVate bills. TickTick could resolve the matter by fulfilling his outstanding financial obligation, but what? That is crazy talk. If the prop firm is not paying any money to the broker, what makes you think they're gonna pay you guys? Damn, that's insane. That TradeVate has to blast them like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take them off from Smart Prop until then. It's more confirmed now. I want to give them some grace to give them some time, but like this is crazy talk here. If a broker has to come up and say, you know, you haven't paid your dues. Rumor is they dropped Project X or TradeVate to use Project X. Is that true? Project X already said they're gonna only be exclusive to Top Step though, unless they're gonna say, yo, you have to be exclusive to Project X to even use this. I mean, that could be interesting. That also could be very interesting. Just keeps on pushing. I'm gonna take them off smart prop for now until they fix their shit. Gonna make the changes now, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm here. I mean, there's not much to do other than let price run. All right, let me chat here. Why is Project X a big deal? I mean, some people like the broker, so like you have probably like 7-8 firms that use projects. What's happening? Project says we're only gonna license it to Top Step. Top Step's basically just showing their car, saying like we own projects, so we'll have it exclusive only for us. That's what they're doing. So everyone who's on projects, they have to basically switch over to Tradevate or whatever broker by February. So there's a cutoff date. So if you have a project, you're gonna see it probably December and January. That's gonna be where a lot of people start moving. Do you miss not showing your face? I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Any Black Fridays deals you know of, you should just go to the Discord and then take a look at all these deals here, or in my Twitter. I post the same thing. These are the current deals. There's gonna be more coming. These are the current ones right now. Lucid 50K without Black Friday is cheaper than all. Lucid just has a good deal. I've talked to Lucid about it. Like their vision is they don't need to compete and undercut everyone. Like they're just gonna look at how much they're bringing in, the revenue, how much they should price it at, and it's gonna be like the fair market. So they're not gonna try to do like very cheap, weak discounts. It's gonna be standard all around basically. So yeah, profits is always the business goal, but what happens if you are giving the most benefit? Instant payouts, low costs, like all-in costs, no monthly renewals, one-time payment, all these good things that the trader's gonna love. The margins for each user is gonna be smaller, but they're gonna have much more happy users, and that's the blueprint here. So you have 1,000 users making, you're making a few bucks out of them. or like $10 out of them. What if you have 10,000 users, but making slightly lower, just to have a better experience? Pretty bullish, pretty bullish moves right now. This was a pretty weak retracement here. That just shows how bullish the market is right now. And I think we're gonna really push much higher than this. I don't know where to go for the long. Where do you see a good TP for longs? I feel like you're getting very close to this area to start TPing for NQ or ES, especially ES. I feel like we have a chance to go higher, but again, like we're running out of time right now. So I wouldn't be too greedy to go for another like 20 points or something. This is already pretty good. That's kind of my answer to your question. Don't be too greedy. Could very well pop higher though. This candle held here, so it looks like we're gonna go for another jump. I'm just trying to see the price action through, see if it actually wants to pop higher or not. It's trying to go higher, but it's just consolidating here. So far, it hasn't really retraced too much, which makes me think it's just gonna hold. And then, you know, when it wants to pump, it'll do it. We got Desi in here. I don't know why I'm still on this Desi. Been holding this trade. This is still holding, so I'll likely give her one more big spike here. Oh, damn. Brian's swinging longs. I'm gonna swing shorts if he I think I like shorts above 80s. So up until it, honestly, ideally in this daily FEG here would be pretty good. I don't know if we get there today though. It's just getting slowing down. 6,800 would be very nice too. Desi wants all-time highs though, which is pretty aggressive. I think for today though, let's just see a spike to 80s first. Not much really holding this back. If it would have turned, I feel like it would have turned already, so that makes me think we go higher. How's the weekly looking like? We got a nice retrace back down, and now we're recovering. I wonder if we look at this from all-time high, we're going back to the lows here. I guess we're getting close to the 50% mark here. Try the same thing with the ES. See what it looks like. Estimate. ES is already above it. I think this is where this is where I'm like slightly leaning for a rejection here. But NQ could definitely go higher a little bit. $20K options. Big boy moves. Okay, I think we'll just wrap this shit up. This is so slow. I was hoping it would run it in the like next 5 minutes. That was like 10 minutes ago. Good time to close it. Yeah, this trade, perfect entry, no drawdown. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be probably the last stream of the week. Wednesday, yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday and Fridays, half days. I won't be on those days because it's half days. I'll see you guys tomorrow.